one of the main reasons why the modern girl is suffering in the society today is simply because of the absent fathers. And there's a book that I've read, The Effect of Absent Fathers in the Lives of Their Daughters. And it was a very interesting read, to be honest with you. And in the book, I realized how much impact the absence of a father is in the life of their daughters. In the life of their daughters, and it got me really thinking of how many more dangers are out there in the society, that if these girls are not protected by their fathers, are willing to go and face out there in their own. And there's nothing that is more dangerous like a girl that has grown up without the love of the father. It's very dangerous because anywhere she will get a sense or a smell of masculinity or sense of a man's love, she's going to fall for it, and probably she's going to make mistakes along the way. And some of these mistakes could be something that have long-term impact. Therefore, the reason why I'm making this video today is us diving into this conversation and looking at the effect that these absent fathers causes in the life of these young ladies or these young girls. It's not only put them to the dangers of predatory men out there who, by the time they're reaching the age of maybe 12, 13, 14, these disgusting pedophiles, they will start just befriending these girls, and eventually they are being sexually exploited, which is just one of the many other reasons as to why when we have the lack of a masculine leader in the life of a girl, it's very, very dangerous, not only for her, but also for her future. And there's a story that I was reading here. Someone just sent it to me and I'm like, it's very interesting because not only will the father protect the girl from the outside dangers, but also from the internal dangers in the same family where this girl is coming from. And someone might dare ask, Chris, how comes, is there any danger that exists in the family of where these women or where this girl is coming from? Yes, there is the danger. And do you know who that first danger is? It's not even that creepy Uncle Joseph of yours, no. The very first danger is the mother of the girl. She is as dangerous as any other predatory person there. And sometimes she does it thinking that, yes, I'm protecting my daughter. But in the long term, they're ruining their daughter's life. Let's listen to this story here. Today, my mom and I were walking around the mall. And she told me how the other day she saw me and my boyfriend in the basement. And when she came downstairs, she saw him move quickly and put a blanket over himself. For reference, we were not doing anything. So I think she took what she saw out of context, you see? The mother just saw the girl somewhere. Bro, this thing has happened to me at a function. Let's finish the story. I'll tell you my story as well on what happened to me at a function. So she saw what she saw and took it out of context. I told her today that I have never done anything and I didn't know what she was talking about because it's the truth. Now she wants me to go on birth control. Hey. And then she goes ahead and she says, I've never done a lot of research on it, but I feel that I don't want to put my body through the side effect of it. I'm just concerned about the side effect and how it will affect me in the long term. So here's the mother, first of all, who's telling her young daughter, it doesn't matter the age, could be 14, could be 16, could be 19, could be 25. The mother just saw a boy and the girl just being somewhere. They're kids anyway, they don't know what they're doing. And then the mother already took it out of context, and she decided now, no, Jessica, I think it's a very good idea for you now to go on birth control. And I'm like, seriously? Did she even sit down and think for a second the side effect that this birth control have on women? And this is still the dangers in her own family. Probably they were just enjoying their time. Bro, one of the time for me when I was, I think I was 19 or 20, bro, I was hanging out with this girl, and all of a sudden her mother just from nowhere came and she was like, "Oi, stop doing whatever you're doing there." And we were just sitting down in very plain sight where everyone could see us, just having a conversation. And she was like, "Hey, that's your brother." I'm like, we've already established that anyway, so why would you suspect anything else? And you see, now the fact that we were being shouted at, both me and her were very embarrassed. We were like, so what else was she thinking is happening here? It's just a normal conversation, isn't it? But for her to look at things the way that she looked at them, then I'm like, no, don't look at things like that. Unless maybe the two of us as adults decide now, yes, yes, we want a relationship. At the legal age of 18, yes, you want a relationship. And probably if this girl is 18, she should be able to tell her mother, "Mom, I'm not doing that. Please get that out of here." Because anyway, she's gone and done her research, and she knows that there's these long-term effects that are going to be coming in her life just because of the choices of these contraceptives that she decided to take, or that her mother is trying to put her on. And in the mind of the mother, by the way, the mother might be as innocent as a 12-year-old kid who's still asking, where do children come from? But the mother is like, yes, I'm protecting her from A, B, C, and D, but we know the dangers that will come out of the whole of this conversation. And the whole thing that comes with these hormonal contraceptives and their long-term effects. Some of the effects that these hormonal contraceptives have, or what do you call them, birth control, or the hormones of these women are heavily disrupted. Now, sometimes they have mood swings, sometimes they have depression and anxiety, they gain weight, they gain a lot of weight just from nowhere, and sometimes they have nausea, bloating, and all these things. And I'm not just saying these things because of saying, but these are scientific based results that we have established that these are the dangers that the society, these are the dangers of this birth control that this lovely mother was just trying to protect her daughter by telling her, go in this direction. Yet she didn't know the dangers that will come out of this. Had there been a father in this picture, do you know the first thing that will have happened? The girl will have gone to the dad and be like, "Dad, I was hanging out with a friend of mine, a male friend, and my mother told me A, B, C, and D." And the mother will, the father will stop for a second and think, "Are you doing anything?" Girls tend to be very honest with their fathers, and sons tend to be very honest with their mothers. So probably the father will ask, "Is there anything that you and this Kevin are doing?" Jessica will be like, "No, Dad, he's just my friend." And the dad will be like, "If he's just your friend and you assure me you're not doing anything, there's no point of you doing it. Then the rest leave it to me. I'll speak to your mother." Now here comes the kicker. Now when the father is absent, now the mother can even turn violent and become super aggressive. Emotional abuse, psychological abuse, and everything on the girl until it's either you go her way or the highway. And with the absence of the father, these are things that are happening left, right, and center. One of the other side effects is the risk in their blood clot, and this will affect the way that their blood circulates, which can lead to heart diseases and every other thing that can come in between. Therefore, it's so important for men to be the lives of their daughters so that they protect them from the evil of their own mothers. And these mothers, sometimes they're evil knowingly and sometimes they're evil unknowingly, thinking, yes, I am protecting this. Because anyway, I've always said it here and I'll continue to say it. The biggest enemy of a woman is their fellow woman. There's no man out there who goes in the world and says, yes, I'm seeking to go and destroy 2 or 3 or 4 girls. None that I know of. But there is tons of women out there in the world who are willing to go and ruin other women's marriage. They are willing to go and ruin other women's relationship. They are willing to go and take another man's man, which I don't believe. I don't believe a woman can take another man's man. Another woman's man, I'm sorry. Just man and a woman. I don't believe in that. But it's a possibility. And it's very possible with women. Bro, I've had women. One of my girlfriends, she had a group of friends, and they all knew me. They knew me very nicely. And one of her friends went and seek the advice from her, and I was like, yeah, I think I'm really liking Chris, and Chris can give me, I mean, he could be a very good potential boyfriend to me. The other one was like, he's going to break your heart because he's a player. And the one that went for advice was like, yeah, probably you're right, you're making sense. But the other one was like, oh, are they desiring Chris? Probably should grab him for myself. But of course, I can't be grabbed. So, you see, the moment, gentlemen, the moment a woman realizes that another woman wants you, that's when even their interest increases. So it's much better for you to do what? You already know what to do. Make yourself extremely attractive to the circle of women. Have plenty of women around you, not just to go and to go to bed with them, but yeah, I mean, when you have plenty of them, plenty of fishes in the sea, then your pools become bigger. And even the woman that you now select, she will know that yes, she can stay on her toes, because anytime someone can just come from nowhere and snatch you from her. So she has to kind of protect this man, because she knows now, if I fuck up or if I mess up, this man is gone and I will never be able to see him again. But anyway, it's all part of nature. But ladies and gentlemen, all I'm saying is fathers need to be present in the lives of their daughters, in the lives of their girls, because there's many dangers when the father is absent and the mother is just left alone to deal with this. Fathers are there to protect their daughters even from their own mothers. And I will dare add, before I finish this conversation here today, I will dare add and say, take an example of a mother. This mother is probably 37, 38. And because she gave birth at a very early young age, now she got herself a daughter that is 18. This daughter that is 18 turns up home with a boyfriend that is 23 or 24. The mother is 37. The boyfriend is 24, maybe even 25. God knows. He's 25 and 18. 25 and 18 is not that bad. Let no one fool you about anything. So this guy comes home and the mother is there. The mother has been single for the last, 17 years. Since when the child turned 1, they've just been mother and daughter. And now this potential son-in-law comes home to the place. Do you know, come with me in my evil mind. Do you know that some of the women, they will look at their daughter's boyfriend and now they go, oh, he's kind of cute, and they even start becoming playful with them? That's how dangerous it is with women when there are no men in their lives. But even the friendship that women have can be broken down if there's no man in their lives to call them to order. So it's much better when these women have men in their lives. But they can pretend all they want. Oh, I'm independent, I don't need a man, I can do everything by myself. No, auntie, you cannot. Because even those aunties who have their jobs, they have financially, they have a bit of savings, maybe £3,700 in the bank account, just chilling there. Or alternatively, maybe 10,000, 15,000, God knows how much they have. Even those ones, they're still going to be facing the same trouble. Now I need a man. I need someone that will be here with me. And gentlemen, the rest of it, I'll say it in the next video. I'll see you all into the next one.